Good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. Hopefully we all good this time. Caught myself getting in there early. And I experienced some technical difficulties via Instagram. Let's get a banner going down there. In case anybody want to help with production around this joint, man. Yeah. It's all love. We're here out of love. It says all systems go. Very beige. Top of the morning. Hey, yeah, man, that shit was dope, man. I was just that's what slowed me down a little bit too, man. I was trying to upload that real quick and finish my push-ups because I got up a little late. But yeah, that shit dope, man. I'm gonna figure it out. Hell yeah, man. 5 a.m. You already know. While they sleep, I'm in the dark about it. You understand me? Yeah, let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, you already know. Hell yeah, man. How your morning going so far? Yeah. Got to sleep a little earlier last night than I have been, and it felt pretty good, man. I felt a little bit guilty at first, but once I got over the guilt, I enjoyed that snooze. Yeah, sometimes I'll be feeling like, man, I ain't accomplished enough. You know what I'm saying? Or I can't afford to sleep right now. There's some stuff I can be doing. You know what I mean? But what are we doing? Yeah, man. Oh yeah, you say you've been up since 2:30, man. Yeah, 2:30. 2:30. That's a beautiful warm up. You know what I'm saying? When I get this rolled away, when I get this rolling, the way I would like to, man. You know what I'm saying? Where I can make a couple of bucks. I'd love to start my day at 2:30, man. You know what I'm saying? For me, number one, first and foremost, but also, you know what I'm saying? I'm making enough dough, man. I get in a position where I can, you know what I'm saying? But that's what it is. Oh yeah, I'm gonna definitely this crazy is recording all my words. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely give back, man, and man, that's gonna be cool. That is going to be cool. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hey, wait until you know that you know, like I said, we make enough money, you know, to where we can wake up or be up at 2 in the morning, and our sole purpose for being up at 2 in the morning is to create. You know what I'm saying? Because we got clients that got stuff going, and we got to get work done, and you know what I'm saying? That's how we're making our living solely. When we get to that position, bro, man, not when. Yesterday we talked about projection. Man, it slipped my mind. I got so into the conversation that I forgot to tell y'all about the future me. You know what I'm saying? About me in 5 years, me in 10 years. I'm gonna predict it live right here with y'all. You know, I did it before to get where I am today. I'm gonna do it again. And you know, and do it for tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow, do it for tomorrow, man, for the next 5 years, for the next 10 years. Because yeah, yeah. And this next 5 years, this next 10 years, I definitely see myself being in that position. So every day, top of the morning, brother. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. Um, yeah, man. Hey, I got y'all right now, man. Y'all in here. We've been in here a couple of weeks, man, doing our thing. When we hit the month mark, man, you know what I'm saying? When we hit 8 weeks around this Johnny, man, and I keep saying the same names, man, I'm gonna have to hire other members. I'm gonna have to appoint other members, man, in the church and the congregation, man. We're gonna have Deacon Barry Beige, man. You understand me? And Reverend Savory. You know what I'm talking about? We're gonna all collectively work, man, and yeah, we're gonna bring something to the church, man. You know what I'm saying? The angle, a topic, some motivational words. You know what I'm saying? A nice piece. You know what I'm saying, if you will. hmm Hey, yeah, this morning, man, I wanted to start off by saying this: value learning over money. Value learning over money. Um, I can't stress that enough because I mean it goes back to the old saying, teacher, bring a man some fish or teach him how to fish. It's the learning is always important to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can't stress that enough. Yeah, so always be more motivated about information than the actual mm, money. Money is somebody else's creation. Information is yours. Knowledge is yours. That's something that you can't give. Nobody can rob you of your knowledge. Nobody can trick you out of your knowledge. Nobody can talk you out of your knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about that. Get that information. And with information, you can make money. If you turn around and sell it yourself, if you properly use it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. So, hell yeah, man. Yeah, good morning, y'all. Again, welcome to the 5 a.m. club. I'm excited to be here, man. Uh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, grandfathers, man. A lot of them old sayings is cool and still relevant today because, number one, they were men, so men have certain jobs, and um, men like to simplify things. So when it comes to whatever we're responsible for, we like to find ways to simplify it. You know what I mean? So grandpops was like, man, the basic keys, the bottom line, man. As I can learn you, I can teach you. Yeah. hmm Yeah. See, we should simplify things today too as men. We still got the same job. Um, Basically, we always gonna have the same job with only added duties. But the foundational job for a man is gonna always remain the same. Um, Protect, provide, and we should always create. You know what I'm saying? Always create. Where's my name in there? We don't need my name. We need yeah, that's what we need. We need the 5 a.m. club, man. Wake up. It's still early, man. 5:13. Yeah, instead of me. 5:13. Hey, I was talking to one of my friends last night, and we were just rapping, and we were talking about uh, the difference between a pessimist and an optimist, and this is a fairly educated person, you know, and just talking about it. Ty, top of the morning, salute, welcome to the 5 a.m. club. Um, so while we were talking about pessimists and optimists, um, I learned that this friend didn't fully understand the total difference, in pessimists and optimists, and that was very interesting to me. It reminded me of a lot of other things that I assume and that y'all probably assume, people assume, and you know what they say about assumptions, So anyway, we got to talking about the difference between pessimists and optimists, and the connotation each word has. Um, yeah, each word has. So people generally think that an optimist is better than a pessimist, or an optimist is positive and a pessimist is negative. But that's not true. It's like the question of the glass being half full or the glass being half empty. One person says the glass is half full. The other person says the glass is half empty. Who is correct? The answer is both of them are correct. The glass is half full. That's true. The glass is half empty. That's also true. So the only thing that separates those two is the core fact, and we summarize that by difference. It's just different. Neither one of them is better than the other. It's just different. So the same with a pessimist and an optimist. A person who's pessimistic is not worse than a person who's optimistic. They're just different. Neither one of them's better than the other. Neither one of them's negative. Neither one of them's positive. It's different. Um, and and speaking about pessimism and optimism, it made me think of this the story I want to share with y'all, and I think the story is appropriate and fitting for the 5 a.m. club too, because it's informational, but not only that, it's motivational, with a bit of hope in there, and a few other positive ingredients. But the story is about a brother named Mike Anderson. Let me make sure. I know I typed his name properly because I want to make sure. Yeah, when I do this kind of thing, man, I want to make sure I give you all the proper information because But I know his name Mike for sure. Okay, yeah, Cornelius Mike Anderson, brother named Cornelius Mike Anderson, robbed a Burger King in Missouri. All right. I believe it's Missouri. Don't quote me on that part, but everything else. Anytime I'm not 100%, I'll let y'all know. But I'm 100% about Cornelius Mike Anderson. Cornelius Michael Anderson. Brother robbed a Burger King in Missouri. I believe back in '99, that's all I believe. Anyway, he robbed this Burger King. Um, the police do their first 48 thing on him, whatever. Uh, they catch him. He's called. He's brought to court. He's in jail. He bails out. He has an attorney. He's fighting the case. He loses the case. They give him 10 years, something like 8. Yeah, 10 years, 8 to 10 years. Uh, um, he files for an appeal. He loses the appeal. Got to do the 10 years now. Okay. Um, After the court proceeding, he looks at his attorney and says, "All right, so what now? Do I just do I head back? One of the bailiffs guys gonna come get me and take me to the bag? Do I what do I do?" The attorney says, "Nah, you just go home, get your affairs in order, and some sheriffs will be by to come get you later today. So Cornelius Michael Anderson said, "All right, no problem." So he goes home and he get his stuff together, get his affairs in order, his goodbyes, his farewells, his preparation, and whatnot. Uh, the day go by, no sheriffs. A week goes by, no sheriffs. A month goes by, no sheriffs. I shit you not, y'all. So Mike here is a little bit anxious, but excited and slightly grateful, but still, his anxiety got to be through the roof, wondering, when they gonna come get him, if they gonna come get him, and what's going on. But he doesn't want to, call and check up, right on no cages. But so anyway, he started living his life, man. He said, "Fuck it." He moved out the hood. He lives in the neighborhood. He moves out the hood. Moves into a nice community. He gets married. He has a couple of kids. He starts a business. He has a construction business. He joins the church. Him and his wife. He's an active member in the church. He's a youth football coach, youth mentor, football coach. I mean, this dude, this brother really turned his life around. You know what I mean? Um, so he living his life, married, family, the whole nine. Uh, and 10 years go by. Total changed man, built everything up. 10 years go by. After 10 years, all of a sudden, sheriffs come and arrest him. So what happened is there was a clerical error uh, down there at the court building, and they thought they brought him in, but they never brought him in. And after 10 years, his name in the paperwork came up for him to be released, and only then they realized that they never had him in the first place. So he was never. So they realized then that they never, brought him in the first place. So so now they go get him, blah blah blah. Um, but now he has all this, he done built his life, man. He got these kids now. Now it's a whole different story for him. He got his company to run. They expect him in church on Sunday, and then Wednesday Bible study. The young boys is missing a coach now for football, and so everybody petitioned, they writing in, hey, blah blah blah. So what ends up happening is they released this guy, let him go. They said, you know what? Clearly, you made the best of your life. Clearly, you got out here, you rehabilitated. Not a single not a single event took place. Nothing. You've been a model citizen, man. You know what? All right, cool. Let's go. So they let him out. He got back to continuing his life and and move forward. Um, Now I thought that was dope as hell. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was, really cool that they looked at it like that. Um, it took 7 months. It did take 7 months of litigation and whatnot. But ultimately, 7 months is a very small price to pay to be excused for 10 years. But yeah, man, I thought that was a very interesting story. You know what I'm saying? To say the least. So I enjoyed reading about that and learning about that period. That something like that can happen and has happened, and the basic human instincts are always generally good. You know what I'm saying? And we slide to negativity sometimes. Sometimes we pushed. Sometimes we conditioned. But I thought that was pretty cool for that brother Cornelius Michael Anderson. And I also thought about this here. We're talking about pessimism and optimism. Now, in his story, I could see both situations. I could see approaching it at both angles. I could see imagine that's you that just lost a case. They just sentenced you to 10 years. Um, you at home waiting for them to pick you up and they never pick you up. I can see the guy that says, wait a minute, they still haven't showed up. Uh, you know what? I'm out of here, man. Let me just go lay low at my girlfriend house, my auntie house, my cousin house. Let me relax. Let me stay under the radar. Let me just appreciate the fact that they gave me some extra time to be free. And you know what? I'll just live life and I'll just fly completely under the radar. That's what I'll do. I'll live very frugal, very meager, and try not to wake them up. Hopefully they continue to forget about me. Um, you know, take that approach. Now, if I ran into that guy who took that approach, I would say, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. As a matter of fact, I agree with it. I think you should. I think you should lay low. I think you're doing an excellent job of it. As a matter of fact, if you never told me that you had these troubles, I would have never known. I think you're doing okay. Continue. That would have been my opinion of that. And that's the pessimist. Again, that's a great idea, great choice. I would support it. But on the other hand, Cornelius Michael Anderson happened to be an optimist. You know what I mean? And him being an optimist, when they didn't pick him up, he said, "You know what? They didn't come get me. It's because I'm the man, and I'm supposed to be doing better. I'm supposed to be out here setting a better example. They can't take me. I'm a superhero. That's why they didn't get me. But I'm gonna take this time and opportunity to wipe my cape off, iron it up, and really do the works. You know what I mean? Let me get out the neighborhood. Let me do something positive in my life because I don't belong here in the first place. Let me not apply for that job. Let me start my own. That's what superheroes do. I'm supposed to be a leader. Let me start my own business. Or let me stop playing around out here and with these street girls, man. Let me start running around. Let me find me a woman of value, a woman that I can share, myself and build an empire with. And marry her. He found that woman, he married her. Let's get part of a full system that's bigger than ourselves. We're going to join the church. We're going to be a part of the church. We're going to further our theological values. We're going to further our theological education. And you know what I mean? Um, yeah, yeah. Then he made himself a coach. I mean, he just did all these things. And at the end of the day, all of those things are things that were helping him. Things that helped him at the end of the day. At the end of the day, when they came to arrest the brother Anderson, it was those things that he had to support. It's hey, Your Honor, listen, I know stuff happens, but that happened to be a mistake on you guys' part. And in light of that fact, there's also the fact that I've been out here really doing positive deeds that I really changed my own life that I really rehabilitated myself. There's also that to take into account. And yeah, they did. They took that into account, and surely that had a lot to do with the fact that they let him go. So, I say that to say, imagine the other guy, who just laid low. Michael Cornelius Anderson, he lived his life. He just, he just looked at everything like, you know what, I'm going up. There's also another angle of, imagine the guy who says, I just want to lay low. I just want to stay quiet. I just want to stay out the way. I just want to not ruffle any feathers. I just want to please people. I just want to be humble from here on out. I just want to be and peaceful. There's nothing wrong with that guy. He's just different. But when they arrest him, if they had arrested him, would he have gotten the same treatment? Would they have allowed him to go free? You know what I mean? Would they have had anything to take in consideration? I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, man. Be very careful of the positions you take. Be very careful of whether you're a pessimist or an optimist. And the important thing is to know that neither one of them is better than the other. Just understand the difference between the two, and definitely be able to recognize which one is in you. And when you recognize which one is in you, you know, understanding that and knowing that about you is one of the best things you can do for yourself. You know what I mean? Yeah, know who you are. Embrace it. Don't try and change it. Embrace it, and and take it in consideration, because whatever situation you may be in, um, think about the ways that it can affect you. You know, yeah, it's very important on how things affect you. So depending on the outcome you want, that should determine, the course of action you should take. You know, yeah, man, very important, man. 5:30. Yeah, they just getting started, man. We up in that. How y'all feeling out there, man? West side in the building. Uh, yeah, we got Savory Dave around this Johnny, man. Um, this is nice. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's 5 in the morning, man. It's the start of another day. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's always exciting to be on the top of something, and if you at it this early, man, you're on the top of something. I'm doing all right, Dave. I'm glad you asked, man, because sometimes I be making shit look easy. Uh, yeah, Dave asked about my intermittent fasting. How's it going? This is it's brand new to me. Um, I'm at week 2 of the intermittent fasting, and yeah, like I said, I'm glad you asked, man, because it has its challenges, but I've been able to maintain this a couple of times, man. And I wanted to, I wanted to switch it up. Like, you know what? I can just eat clean. I can just, but that's that part of you that always want to, make excuses. And I ain't about excuses. I don't care what I think about this. I'm gonna ride it out for 30 days, no matter what. Even if I think it's the worst shit in the world, I'm gonna ride it out for 30 days so I can comfortably say I did that. But yeah, for the most part, it's been all right though. My evenings has been getting a lot better. I'm good at eating at my final time, and yeah, I'm good at eating at my final time. The challenge sometimes be early, like now. You know what I mean? For me, my window is 12 to 8. So to be up at 4, but not eating nothing until 8 hours later. Sometimes that's a challenge, but yeah, for the most part, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? I get in, I do um, my little workout. I do that little bit of reading. I got my water. I keep that water on me, and usually after I get a good program in, a good amount of work in, I sneak in a little nap or something, or I look up and it's almost 12. So yeah, yeah. They ain't gave me the cruise control button yet, Barry, but I'm definitely on my way to it. I wouldn't say coasting just yet, but you know what I'm saying. I got a firm grip on it. You know what I'm saying. I know. You know what I'm saying. Round 2, 3 of a fight, if this is your fight, or you overextended yourself, or you know what I mean. And this is definitely a fight that I can win. This is definitely a fight that I'm in full control of. I'll even say that. So maybe you're right. Maybe I am coasting at this point. It's mind over matter. Hell yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh yeah, 2 hours before. Yeah, it's like your body be knowing, man. It's like your body be knowing. The only other method I would try, this is new for me, the intermittent fasting. Before I was doing, I would just be very calculated and timely with my eating. Putting fire under my metabolism, man. Keeping that burning. And how I did that is I would eat 5, 6 times a day, but on the clock, like clockwork every 3 hours. So 5 a.m. right now, I would eat something at 5. Then again, I would eat something at 8. Then I would eat something at 11. Then I'm back eating something at 2. You know what I'm saying? So that 5 o'clock, I'm eating again. And that 8 o'clock, I got a light snack before I go to bed. You know what I'm saying? Some fruit. So the first thing I would eat, I would wake up to, some fruit or something, at 5, or a piece of toast. And, you know what I mean? Something light at 8 o'clock, maybe I'll have an egg and, a piece of chicken or something. And at 11, I'll be snacking again. You know what I mean? Some fresh nuts, or yogurt or something. And my meals be small, but they be cool because every 3 hours, 3 hours go by fast. So you keep your metabolism going, you keep it burning, and when it rests. So that I found that to really work for me, and when I do that, I make sure, and, cut back on the sugars, no sugars, and I try to drink only water. But that keep everything burning, and I can work out, pretty good off that diet too, because I'm constantly having energy. I just don't have to. I don't got to do a 2 hour workout. It's 45-minute workouts. Hour. So that's the program I used to run, and I enjoyed that. That's the only one that I successfully tried. But this intermittent is a little bit different. Yeah, it's a little different. Having a little bit of fun with that. Let's see. Yeah, man. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, it's been a bit of a challenge, but challenge I'm accepting. Yeah, I'm doing fairly well with it. I'm doing fairly well with it, man. Like I said, it's different. I embrace different. That's cool. That is cool. So again, top of the morning, y'all. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. It's a half past the hour, and yeah, I like to take this time to talk about a few things that's important, that I believe is important to do early in the morning. Just slight reminders and um, healthy habits. You know what I'm saying, for day to day. But one of those habits is to wake up early. I think it's safe to say that we're part of that club for sure. That's what this is. It's the 5 a.m. club. So by showing up here, we automatically crossing one thing off the checklist. Wake up early. Waking up early does a lot of things, man. It gets you started at the beginning of the day. It's some comments. Yeah, I'm tripping. Oh yeah. We had it, baby. We had it, baby. G Kelly. Yeah. It keeps us. Being up early, man, it gets us a good start on the day. It gets us a good jump start at life. Most of the time at 5 in the morning, not very many people are up. Not very many people are at it, so it's a good time to think. That's a good time to form your day. That's a good time to form your mood. You know what I'm saying? Tell yourself what today is going to be like. Tell yourself uh, the kind of day you're gonna have, and get into that zone. Get some some positive music on, some slow, some smooth, some energetic, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I wouldn't recommend too much. I mean, it's a different kind of energy, a positive energy. Some good music playing, and yeah, 5 a.m. is a good time to do that. Before anybody else get a chance to try and shape your day, before somebody cut you off in traffic, before you read somebody text message with they bullshit. Swallow yours first. You know what I'm saying? Get in a good place with yours before somebody call you with their issues. You know what I'm saying? Identify, address, and be at peace with yours first. Um, yeah, so that's to wake up early. Do a brief digital detox. I think it's important daily, man, that we should take a break from all digital equipment, period, phones, computers, Hulu, Netflix, TV, everything, and just get some quiet nature, natural time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, spend a little bit of time with yourself and your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? I think that's important to do daily. Again, calming music as always. Uh, yeah, you know, calm is a good way to start anything. So calming music is also very, very highly recommended. Um, you know, get yourself a morning workout routine. I don't, you ain't got an hour, you ain't got 45 minutes, you ain't got 20 minutes. I won't even be mad at you if you ain't got 20 minutes, but take 5 minutes to do some push-ups. If you ain't push-up worthy yet, you should at least do what you can every day, add in one, every day. But if you're a man, do the girl push-ups. I don't care what it is. I never forget when I started doing bar work, and you guys don't know the bars was bars, the pull-up bar, push-up bar, dip bar. Um, my body looked, I mean, my body looked real good. When I first started getting on the bars, I jump on the bar, man, I could barely do one pull-up, because that's a different kind of weight. That's a different kind of muscle you're working. I look good from showing up in the gym every day and just being naturally athletic, but I didn't have the strength to support that. So I don't like the fact that I could only do one or two pull-ups. So I got out there every day until I can add one, add. So yeah, whatever you got to do in terms of get your little James Fonda in some early morning workout. You know, yeah, eat a healthy breakfast. Remember, your body been hibernating, been asleep all night. Your body been resting. It's preparing for the next day. It's preparing for the new day. I don't care if you can control your whole day, beautiful. But if not, at least at the very start of your day, at the very start of the day, what you do have control over is what you put in your body, and it should be something healthy. It should be some fuel, because we gotta treat our bodies like like vessels, man. Like these are our automobiles. You only got that one car, so when you only got one car, all of y'all don't front. I know y'all just like me when it come to this. I don't give a shit whether it's a bucket or a Benz. When you only got one car, you put 91 gas in it. You buy Royal Purple oil. I mean, I put the works in my one car. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what it is, man. It's my car. It's the only one I got. So so treat your body like that. You know what I'm saying? Put the best in it. Anytime you can. Which should be all the time. But we talk about meditate. Take a minute to meditate. Keep a daily journal. You know what I'm saying? Journals are important, just for progress, man, just for measuring, self-measurement. You always want to be able to measure yourself. It's important. So that's how you know the size of things. Practice gratitude. Choose 3 goals to prioritize daily. Y'all know my 3 goals: to get that workout in, to read 10 pages of a non-fictional book, and get my gallon of water in daily. There's certainly more, but it's always an easy 3 for sure off the top. So give yourself at a bare minimum that easy 3. You know what I'm saying? At a bare minimum. And then yeah, add on from there. Read up on your industry, whatever business you're in, whatever you're doing. Whether you're whether you're into podcasting, whether you're into to cooking, whether you're into the food industry, whether you're in the oil industry, whether you're in sales, whether you're in the school, whatever it is, uh, uh, research your industry. You know what I'm saying? Always do some reading on your industry. Always know what's going on with your industry. It's very important. Consume motivational content. That's something you can automatically wipe off your list too. If you're here at 5 in the morning, you automatically did one thing. You woke up early, number one, And number two, you're already consuming motivational content. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do here. That's what it's about. You know, surround yourself with optimistic people. You've already done that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody here, you know what I'm saying, is optimistic. Everybody here is about love. Everybody here is about support. You know, again, it's not 1,000 of us that's here right now, but that's okay. You know, the 10 of us that are here. You know what I'm saying? These are everybody here is for real. Everybody here is about positivity. Everybody here is either up and trying to figure it out, or up and already been a part of something. You know what I mean? That's the only way you here. It's only two ways. There's no other way, no other reason to be here. Either you up trying to figure it out, or you're already a part of something. Simple as that. You know, so that already bonds us together already. We're already, you know, in commonality. So yeah, yeah. So you know, that's exciting. Block out time in your calendars, man. If you don't got a calendar, get one. You're on the phone, any sort of new phone. Um, you already got a calendar there. Use it. Block out time for certain things, because that's what people who got business does. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. So whether you have the business of your dream or the one you're going to ultimately end up with, don't worry about that. Right now, act like, you know what I'm saying, you're the man of your field. And we're going to go on about that again in a minute when I finish going through a trust list, checklist. Act like you are that person. Yeah, because you should. Yeah, where was I? Block out time on your calendar. Pencil in time to relax. Very, very important. I recommend 2 90-minute massages a week. If that's not feasible for you, one. If that's not feasible, do it twice a month. But it's very important that you pencil in time to relax. There's nothing more important than relaxing. I always talk about the difference between the United States and Europe. Um, Yvette, good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. I always talk about one of the difference between America and Europe. Europe lives significantly longer than us, and I mean, I don't know, 20% longer than us, but they have the worst habits. They have far worse habits than us. You know, Europeans smoke with every meal. It's pretty much a drink with every meal. Um, you know, they were the first. You know, they have the first places over there to legalize. You know, certain drugs that's been illegal over here forever. You know, so how do they outlive us? You know, how do they live longer than us? You know, one of the reasons that they live longer than us is um, they always practice self care. They're very conscious of the food over there. They don't just serve you food because they make money. They're very conscious of what you're allowed to sell people. They're very, conscious about their intake. They also take mandatory vacations in Europe. You know, it doesn't matter whether you work at McDonald's or a Fortune 500 company in Europe. Uh, Everybody takes a vacation, and it's a paid vacation. You have to take it. Maternity leave for the women. You know, women take off. They give women a huge amount of time to take off and handle their affairs and bond with their baby and you know, get their family together. And they pay these women. You know, so you got happy births, you got happy women, you got happy people generally. So self care is very, very important. Time to relax is very important. Um, you know, that extends your life, and that's one of the ways that you make yourself better. You get the most out of whatever you're involved in. So yeah, yeah. Save your day. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Come down south, man. Come down here and check us out. You already know, family, man. Uh, uh, yeah, you squad, bro. So yeah, definitely come check us out, man. And yeah, we're gonna set a big old day, man. We're gonna kick back. You know, we'll probably want to put you to work, man. We're gonna go buy several pounds of meat, man, and get a barbecue going, man. Yeah, yeah. So for sure. Um, yeah. So where were we? Pencil in time to relax. Be more health conscious. You know what I'm saying? We want to be more conscious of healthy choices, healthy decisions. You know, we ain't got to be health geeks, health gurus, but again, those are not bad things to be. You know, those are things that extend your life. Those are things that give you better qualities of life, which we all should want. We all want a better quality of life. You know, I see a lot of old people, man, slumped over, backs and pain. I see a lot of people knee problems, hip problems, all this stuff, man. Uh, there's some things we can do to help out. Some things you can't control, you know, but some things you can. So anything you can control, you should. Um, you know, it only makes for a better quality of life, and that should be important. You know, move your body throughout the day. Some people drive trucks. Some people sit at a desk all day. You know, whatever it is, you know, if you're not in a position to be active, make sure you create that position. Make sure you add some activity to your day. That's important. Keep your space organized and clean. For me, a simple clean and a simple organizer works wonderful for myself and my mind. You know, sometimes I'm back and forth about this, about that, and I'll do something simple like let me just until I figure it out. Let me clean my kitchen countertop, or let me clean the table area or something. And those little things makes a huge difference for me. And you know, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just like I don't know I needed that. I mean, it's not like it's filthy or nothing, but you know, it is something that adds to my mood. My mind is at ease when things are clean and organized around me. So it's a good trick to practice. Be social more often. You know, some of us is not as outgoing as others. You know, some of us are introverts, some of us are extroverts. Me personally, I'm a combination of the two. I know that's hard to believe for some of y'all. I'm sure y'all think that I'm just extrovert straight up. That's all it is to it. But no, no, no. I got to switch, man. You know, when I get up to come share with y'all, when I decide to turn on this microphone and this camera, when I decide to sit down and share something with y'all, I don't wake up and roll. You know, I set myself for this. I prep for this because, you know, I treat this like a job. You know what I'm saying? Although I don't make $1 million off of this. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know, some people look out. Some people, shoot some, to your cash app here and there, and that's cool, and you appreciate that because it, keeps you motivated. It's not about the money. I get up here for nothing. You know what I mean? But at the same time, not for nothing. I'm a win no matter what. You know, I'm a winner. This is a winner. This is a winning habit. This is what winners do. And off the top, everybody that's here automatically look at y'all as winners too, because um, either you're a winner and you're tuning in with another winner and we build an energy, or you're a winner and you just been relaxing for a while and you want to get back to winning, so you're here to sharpen up your knives and you're ready to get back to the winning war. Either way it goes, a winner's a winner. You know what I mean? um, I remember feeling a little down one time. Good morning, Nicole. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. uh, I remember feeling, a little out of place one time. You know what I'm saying? And I went and talked to this old man. I didn't have the tools that I needed to do what I like to do what I'm brought to do. I didn't have my microphone. I didn't have, I just didn't have my tools, And I talked to this old guy, man. He was a very positive mentor, my personal mentor. Uh, I keep a few at all times. And he told me one day, man, I just was feeling, I felt like I was not me because I didn't have my tools, my equipment, right? And he said to me, I'll never forget this. He said, "Hey, man, uh, what's a guitarist without a guitar?" I thought about it for a second, and I said, It's a guitarist without a guitar. He ain't got his tools, man. What turn him back to a regular man or what? He said a guitarist without a guitarist. God damn it, he's still a guitarist. He just ain't got his. He just don't got a guitar. So just because you ain't got your tool, that don't mean you're not who you are. You are who you are, no matter what. A guitarist is a guitarist with or without a guitar. You know what I'm saying? So whether he borrow yours, whether he rent one, whether he buys another one, whether he replace the one he had, whatever, you are who you are, and that's all it is to it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, remember that, man. All of us, we are who we are. Sometimes some of us might be in a position where we ain't got our guitars right now. You know what I'm saying? Some of us had to jump on the train to work today. Somebody had to ride the bus to work today. Somebody had to ask a friend for a ride to work today. Somebody called Uber today to get to work, to handle their morning business. You know what I'm saying? Just because you had to do that, that don't mean you're not a hero. You're not a guitarist. You just don't have a guitar right now. Pretty soon you're gonna have a guitar. So right now you're borrowing and renting and using it. You know what I'm saying? But let's not forget who you are. So always remember who you are. And and stand behind that, because the day you forget, the world will forget too. And that's not gonna happen. We're not gonna let that happen. You know what I'm saying? We guitarists around this motherfucker. Let's make music. You know what I'm saying? Let's make music. So yeah, that's important. Be social more often. And we talked about being social. Be social. If you're not the most social person in the world, if you're an extrovert, make it a point. Go out your way. Time yourself. Give yourself a people count. If you're not a social person by nature, give yourself a number every day. So you know what? I'm going to make it a point to say hello or good morning or good afternoon to 5 people today. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say hello to 5 or 10 new people today. I don't care what their response is. I'm doing it for me. I want to say good morning. I want to say hello. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then next week, add another 5 people or 2 people or whatever. But be more social and make a section in your journal about that too, and see what happens. See what comes of that. See if it makes you feel better. If it makes you feel better, it's awesome. If it makes somebody else feel better, determine how that makes you feel as well. That makes you feel good. That's awesome. You know what I'm saying? But whatever it is, be mindful of it, pay attention, and know what it is. One of the last things, but it's not last, it's kind of first on my list, is sleep long enough. Sleep long enough. It's very important to sleep, man. Get your rest. I know everybody got excuses. Everybody sleep, because the best things happen in sleep. The most important things take place in our sleep. You know what I'm saying? The most important things, growth, body, mental, physical repair happens when we sleep. When you work out, you beat your body up, you tear the muscles up, they grow and they rehabilitate themselves, while you sleep. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, definitely be mindful of that, and make sure you get enough sleep in, man. It's a big deal. So, yeah, that's it on the listing for the day. We ain't gonna ran on about listing every day, but I also wrote that note earlier. Act like you're that person. Yeah, act like you are that person. All right. Before I dive in that, I'm gonna touch on Savory Day. Said here a second ago. Yeah, it makes a difference when you speak to people. And again, for me, most of the things that I do are for me. Y'all already know. It's my slogan. Shout out to myself. You know what I mean? And when I do things for me, if it happens to affect you in a positive way, I love it. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. That's the kind of, those are the things that make me feel good. You know what I'm saying? That's what I deem quality about my life. You know what I mean? So, whether it's my entertainment business, whether it's my car business. Um, Always, at the end of everything, it's always a positive on both sides. So if I sell a car, y'all know I sell. I'm into classic cars restoration. So 10 out of 10 times, the car that I'm selling is a car of somebody's dreams or something that somebody really desires. You know what I mean? So at the end of that transaction, those are two very satisfied people. We're two very excited people. I'm excited that this person brought me this bag of money that I worked so hard for. The other person is very excited that I built the automobile that they love, or that they remember, or that they appreciate. You know what I'm saying? So we're both two excited people. He getting a set of keys, I'm getting a bag of money, and fair exchange. There's no robbery. It's all good. So that's personally how I live, how I enjoy conducting myself. But yeah, that's what it's about. Barry Beige, appreciate you for being here, brother, as always. Yeah, it's almost, 5 a.m. club is almost at a wrap. Um, y'all let me know, man. We in here, man. Y'all want to, man? We might hang out. I might do that extra hour today, man. If y'all just want to kick it around, man, do some question and answer period. We just do some chopping it up. If y'all want to do a little network and trade a little game, y'all let me know, man. If not, man, no biggie. I'm all, it's Tuesday today. Craig Facts today. I got to prep for that. I believe we're gonna be doing some domino leaguing this evening. But yeah, y'all let me know. Y'all want to hang out of here, man. We get it. Anybody want to, yeah, it's every day, man. Salute, brother. Get that workout in. Again, I appreciate you for being here with me, man. You already know what it is, man. We're gonna get it together. Yeah. So that's that. What is it? What we looking at now? Oh yeah. 601. 601. Hell yeah. Peace. Again, 6 o'clock. Yeah, we're gonna. That's the 5 a.m. club for certain. Um, yeah, there's a few people here. Y'all wanna hang? Let me know. If not, let's get to these days, man. Peace and prosperity to everybody. Remember, control your mood, your mode. The day is what you say it is. It's awesome. So let's make it an awesome one, man. Don't let nobody put their day on you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Man, good old Tuesday, man. Craig Facts today. Y'all download that caffeine app, man, and go to the Comedy Press, man. There's some, yeah. We got a lot of content over there, a lot of entertainment for y'all. Trying to drink off some of these hunger pains right now. Yeah, this water is pretty helpful. Yes, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Yeah, no. Yeah, man. Yeah, most of y'all are here from YouTube. We live on YouTube. But if anybody here not from YouTube, let's change the banner now because the 5 a.m. club has been concluded. If you're not here from my YouTube, please go to my YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. My YouTube is as seen here on the screen, Blaze the God. So just type in Blaze the God. It's 2 words. On YouTube, like and definitely subscribe. I appreciate all y'all for for your support and being a part of my peace. I certainly like to be a part of you guys' peace. And as Honey C said here, once we establish that peace and find it, we got to protect it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, yeah. Um, yeah. We got here. Yeah, man. Good morning. Good morning for anybody who just who just getting in here. Uh, yeah. Good morning. 5 a.m. club. Um, what is this here? Oh, I'm gonna check this email real quick. We're gonna take a 30-second break right here, y'all. Y'all stay tuned 30 seconds. Let me read this email. Yeah, there we go. We back. Yeah, man. Oh yeah, the eating healthy. Um, so every day was asking me earlier. I told him I'm trying this new thing that my buddy introduced me to, intermittent fasting. And how he explained it to me was he was saying that the intermittent fasting, you pick an 8 hour window in the day and you only eat during those 8 hours. He was saying it's not really about controlling, what you eat. You eat whatever you want to eat, but just do it. And those 8 hours, the 16 other hours in a day, the other 8 of them you should be sleeping. The other 8 hours you should just be drinking water. So if you see me grab my jug from time to time here, that's um, so I chose an 8 hour window, and I chose to eat from 12 to 8. So at 12 p.m. every day, that's my beginning time to eat. Me trying out this fasting thing, intermittent fasting, and I'm gonna give it 30 days no matter what. I'm on week 2 of it, but it's different. It seemed real easy to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Not a lot of people sleep for 8 hours, but we should. You know, as I talked about a minute ago, the importance of sleep is I can't stress enough. Yeah, but the best things happen when we sleep. The best things happen when we sleep. So when you're working out, when you're eating right, I don't. If you're growing grass, if you're growing trees, whatever, the best things happen uh, when things are asleep. So when your body sleeps, that's when you're recovering. That's when you're repairing yourself physically and mentally. You know what I'm saying? When your body's in hibernation. When you feed your grass water and seeds and whatever. At night when you sleep, when it's sleep, when it's just rest and allowing those seeds to set in and do what they do, the best things happen. So you have to see sleep like that. And when you look at it like that, hopefully that encourages you to practice better sleeping habits. You know what I'm saying? Because they're important. I know it's hard though, and me of all people, to be preaching about the sleep is crazy because people who know me know that me and sleep ain't best friends. I feel like I'm missing something. You know what I mean? I got to be up and at it. But I've learned to look at it differently, and now that I look at it differently, I'm approaching it differently. You know what I'm saying? I feel differently about it. Yeah. Um, Vivian Nichols, 3 hours. 3 hours. I actually read something. 3 hours is oh no, I'm so excuse me, an hour and a half is what I'm thinking. 60 and 30, yeah, 90 minutes. So you actually get more. But I actually read something that said, 5 90-minute naps is really good for you. I mean, it's an hour and a half and you get five of them. I'm like, personally, I'd rather just get to sleep. But yeah, for somebody like Vivian here, yeah, 3 hours. 3 hours is 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? If try to get more than one set of 3 hours. If you can get three, that'd be beautiful. But yeah, yeah, and make the best of it. Some people, it ain't as easy as saying, don't sleep 3 hours, sleep eight. It ain't as easy as that for some people. So if you're one of those people, make the best of your 3 hours. You know, that's not. If you got a desk, if you can nap at your desk, that is a hell of a desk, and you've got a hell of a position. Yeah, that's even better. You know, that's that's getting paid while you sleep. You know what I'm saying? I certainly appreciate that. Uh, it's excellent. Here we go. What advice would I give my younger self that could have made your life different today? What advice would I have given my younger self? Or could I give my younger self? Um, I would have I would have told myself to loosen up, to relax. I would have told myself to remember two things, uh, or one thing really. Everybody's full of shit, and it's okay. It's no biggie. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I would have told my younger self, and it would have made my life different because it was times that I took myself too serious. It was times that I took other people too serious, and those are the things that alter my life. Um, the biggest, the most. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Yvette, back on the healthy thing. Yeah, so I've been doing it in the midday 8 hour window, 12 to 8 eating, not really watching so much as what I eat. Although I am watching what I eat, you know what I'm saying? But they say you don't have to. I'm just making it a point to make sure I do certain things, of greens and proteins and whatnot. But it's going all right. The eating is going all right. Um, it's a bit of a struggle, like anything that's different. That's what's making me tough through it too. The fact that it's a little bit of a struggle. I feel like if it's a struggle, I'm supposed to be, I'm supposed to be on it. Um, yeah, I'm used to, when I decide to alter or change my diet for workout purposes or training purposes, what I normally do is, I eat a bunch of times a day. I eat 5 6 times a day, very small portions. 3 meals, 2 snacks, or 3 meals, 3 snacks, but 5 times a day, and I do it every 3 hours on the hour, every third hour on the hour, and that speeds up my metabolism, keep it working, allow me to keep working and burning at the same time. So that's the one I know. Yeah, and I put all the time on my work. Oh yeah, man. Up there with the sex and getting my yeah, yeah, man. I'm telling you, yeah. Any job, you know. I don't, that's one of the reasons I don't understand haters, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I hear it all, man, from dudes to women, everybody, man. Man, this person got this job, man. All they do is nap all day, or they just, they don't understand because they can relax all day, man. Anybody got a job where they can take a nap at, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm jealous in a good way. You know what I mean? I'm jealous, like, man, yeah, bro, that's dope. Said I wish I could, and if I could, I would. I mean, providing that it wouldn't be putting, nobody's safety and nothing in jeopardy. And I'm sure, you guys who do are not 911 operators. You know what I'm saying? There's no 911 operators here talking about their dozing off. So that's a thing. Uh, Yeah, that's dope. It's dope. You know what I'm saying? I love it. And a little nap makes it exciting for you to do what you do. Yeah, nap away. You should be excited. You know, yeah. I'm definitely excited about things that I do. Everything I do, I'm excited about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, from all the stuff that I'm a part of. I still jump up and do it right here with y'all. Uh, yeah, uh, yeah. So yeah, no, man, it's another day, Tuesday. That's what's your worst habit, and if you know what it is, why haven't you dropped it? That is a good question. Yeah. Um, yeah, that's a good question. I think everybody should take that in. What's your worst habit? And if you know what it is, why haven't you dropped it? Yeah. Um, I think most people, it's a lot easier said than done. A lot of people don't know how habits are formed. They just know they have them. And when you do things without, knowing um, what you're doing, then it's going to be hard to come out of it. It's going to be hard to undo something that you didn't know was being done in the first place. You know what I mean? So, yeah, yeah. The first place to start, working on the problem is understanding the problem. You have to understand what it is, and when you understand what it is, then you can take the necessary steps to undo it. But even that, still, it becomes a task. It becomes a task. Yeah. Mhm. So, yeah. So, I wrote down earlier. Act like that person. So I wanted to get into that a little bit, man. A lot of us is thinking about where we want to be. We want to take it a step further. A lot of us are thinking about where we're going to be, in the next few years, whether it be 2 or 3, whether it be 5, whether it be 10 years. A lot of us are thinking about that right now, and can't wait to be there. But hey, listen, act like that person right now. Act like that person. The more you indulge, the more you get into who you're gonna become, the faster you get there. Not that you're just gonna sprint to it tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? Certainly a marathon. But act like that person right now. You know, if you got to Uber to work because you don't got a car or something wrong with yours or whatever, let's just for example, uh man, be together, be professional about that. You know what I'm saying? Give me 1 second, bro. Sure. Yeah, Uber. Yeah, I'd like you guys to be here 6:30 or 6:45 at the latest. Yes, I have very important business to handle. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Man, be very professional. Be very prompt about everything you're doing, and look like the man or the woman or whoever it is that you know what I'm saying. Look like that person. Be be that person. Be that professional. Be that courteous. Be that serious about your time. You know what I'm saying? Because when you treat your time like that, other people value it more. And the more other people value your time, you know what I'm saying, that automatically creates more value for you. And yeah, that's important. You should be rewarded. You should be rewarded for being prompt. You should be rewarded for being um, uh, courteous. You know what I'm saying? Those are things that should go without. They shouldn't go without reward. Everybody's not that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So be that person. Act like that person. You know what I'm saying? Act like that person. Um, I'm not accessible to everybody. I can't be now. You know, everything going on now. Now everything going on. Everybody calling me. Everybody want to do something. Everybody want to work. So even if I wanted to, I couldn't. I can't. I can't do something with everybody. I just can't. You know. So the places and people who I do work with, you know, as you guys could imagine, I go to the places where I'm treated the best. Period. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm treated the best, man. I'm not coming. I'm not coming to your studio. We got to sit outside, and there's no amenities, and you know what I'm saying. You don't got the decent equipment. I'm not going over there. Especially when I got people who got everything laid out, saying, "Hey, you know what I'm saying? Come over here and let's do some work. Come over here. We'd like to work on craft improvement." You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I'm saying. Value yourself, value your time, your craft, and what you do, and other people will follow. Other people will follow. They got no choice. You know what I'm saying? So it's Tuesday. Janae, good morning. Good morning. It's Tuesday, so yeah, we gotta seize it, call it out. It will be what it will be. You know, we got Craig Facts today. Craig Facts on the caffeine today, featuring me, Bad Boy Blaze. Shout out to myself. I'm gonna be I believe some domino games tonight. Um, we're releasing that January 15th, the Roast Domino League. So if anybody feel like they good in dominoes and anybody feel like they, you know, uh, certainly tune into it and then, get into it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could be a part of it. Come be a part of it, man. It's a league where we encourage, roasting, shit talking, bagging, playing bones and having a good time. And it's hosted by yours truly, me. It's a real dope. It's a real dope show, man. So whether you want to be a part of it or whether you just want to come enjoy it, man. The Roast Domino League, the RDL. Download the free caffeine app. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know what that is. The blue joint. And follow the Comedy Press. That's one word, the Comedy Press. Let's see. Think we can get that up at the. I think we can get that up in the screen for y'all. Give me a second. Yeah, Martha, can we get that together? Can we get yeah? Can we get them? Can we get the caffeine up first? And why don't we do a slash comedy press? Yeah, put it just like it shows up. Uh, yeah. Well, yeah. So yeah, make sure y'all download that app, man. And there it is. Thank you. Um, yeah, the caffeine app. Once you download the caffeine app, make sure y'all get the follow the Comedy Press. The Comedy Press is a channel that I'm a part of. Craig Smith and Slink Johnson, Boo Capone, uh, Kevin Tate, Brent Taylor, Autobots, Uncle Todd, Dewan B, Duncan Doe, Showtime, DJ Shaw. Yeah, Snaptastic, man. Michelle Dukes, Daisy. Uh, it's a host of people, man. It's a good time. Yeah, so that's also where we're gonna. That's also where we're gonna release the Domino League, the Roast Domino League. So the Roast Domino League, y'all. That yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, yeah. That is going to be awesome. Awesome. So yeah, make sure y'all check that out. Uh, there's going to be ways that you could interact on there too with your favorite players and whatnot as far as the Domino League goes. So um, yeah, it's going to be some pretty cool prizes and whatnot to give out. So sweet. Sarah got no ass. Living in a land where you're valued is a mind blowing concept. Um, yeah. Living in a land where you're valued is certainly imperative. But it start with self first. We gotta tighten ourselves up first because you know what I'm saying that's where it start at. Um, you know, knowing our pros and cons and really getting on top of it. And then everything else really falls in line in terms of value. Um, you know, know that you're a hell of a guitar player before you know what I'm saying. Tell them you need 3,000 a gig. No, it's because you play 6 nights a week. It's because six other places offering you that same 3,000 a week. You choosing to work here. You choosing to play here. You know what I mean? So yeah. So when you figure out where your value is, there's some players that get $300. You know what I'm saying? If you're a $3,000 guitar player, get your $3,000. And some guitar players get $10,000. You know what I'm saying? If you're a $10,000 guitar player, get your guitar, get your $10,000. Period. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, figure out your lane because it start with you, and when you figure out your lane, um, yeah, yeah, enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Ride that lane all the way out. Yeah, Sarah got no ass. You crazy? Yeah, man. Yeah, so that roast domino league, man, that's gonna be dope. Man. I keep talking about it, but and I'm gonna have some of the coldest excerpts of it. Here streaming here on my YouTube channel, man. I'm gonna get some some behind the scenes and before the scenes and to see the kind of preparation these guys go through, man, to participate in such a strenuous activity, man. Domino, you already got to be on top of your mathematics. Plus, you got to deal with your opponent, man, jabbing at your character here and there. So, yeah, man, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. It's gonna be exciting, man. Yeah, it will be exciting. So yeah, y'all definitely y'all like that. Y'all like that. Uh-huh. I'm excited too, man. Who knows what we're gonna be on talking about on Craig Facts today. But looking forward to linking up with the fellas. Uh, Hell yeah. morning, man. So it's almost time to get to it. It's almost time to get to it. 6:30. Got a cool day ahead of me, despite the rain. How much rain are we supposed to get today? Okay. All right. So I'm supposed to get some early afternoon rain. Janae, good day. Definitely have a good day. Thank you. We appreciate you for being here. Uh, make it yours. Make it yours. Definitely. Yeah, say a half a day of rain. So I'm enjoy a half a day of rain. Yeah, it's supposed to clear up a bit tonight. Yeah, we're gonna enjoy that clear up. I'm gonna enjoy the rain too, whatever it is, you know. Rainy day schedule. Rainy day schedule, man. You know what I'm saying? It's always something to do in any climate, any weather. Uh, yeah, so yeah, we don't let the weather stop nothing. Um, Sometimes that's the cause for calling an audible. We got to call an audible on the play. Switch it up. Switch it up. All right. All right. That's 1.5 for y'all, man. We're gonna get out of here. Y'all already know what it is. Bad boy Blaze. Shout out to myself. Y'all have an excellent day. Y'all make the day yours. Call it what it is. And I appreciate y'all. Y'all showed up for the 5 a.m. club. We'll be back again tomorrow morning. You already know. At 5 a.m. talking shit and swallowing spit. Holla backwards. Peace.